Michael Bettikofer, Bettikofer.
And your title?
I'm a captain at the Cartersville Police Department, the SWAT team commander.
Walk us through what happened.
Well, essentially, we got a call about 4:45 this morning. Subject, there was shots fired. Officer located a vehicle that was matching the description of the suspect that fled from the shots fired call. Contact was made. Subject parked in front of the house and refused to get out of the car.
Okay, and so 3 hours, I mean, what were we hearing throughout the time? We heard this voice and then we heard a bang. Walk us through that.
Well, really, there was a lot of unintelligible conversation through the window. The window would go up, the window would go down. Eventually, as the suspect started to get more aggravated, the decision was made to flashbang the car. Safest way to get him out of there.
For those who don't know, explain what flashbang.
Creates a noise and a light distraction. He gave up right after that.
Okay.
Was there a weapon found?
I'm not sure yet.
Was it determined if shots were fired?
Investigation's still on.
Okay, but the person who initially called in saying shots were fired, that was not the suspect.
Well, it's a developing situation now. We're still gathering all the information to it, so I can make a statement to that later.
Okay. But he just walked with you? Did you have officers approach him after the flashbang? How was that resolved?
He was taken into custody, got out of the car, went to the prone position, and was taken into custody without incident. So it was a safe, no injuries.
Will he be facing charges? What charges?
He will be facing charges, and I'll send out a list of those here in the future.
Was this his residence?
I'm not sure. I'd have to send that out later.
And can you say what the threat was to, obviously we know could have been himself, but to the people in the house?
I don't have specifics on that right now at this time.
There was a concern, though, with him possibly getting into the house at that point, or?
He wouldn't get out of the car or comply with officers' commands.
What will the next couple hours look like on Collins Street?
He'll be processed. The scene will be processed, and we'll have more information here as those couple hours evolve.
Were there people in the house?
There were people inside the house.
Did they have to stay in the house?
I'd have to get back to you on that.
And do we know if he's related to them?
I'd have to get back to you on that as well.
He seemed to be familiar, y'all seemed to be familiar with him. Because y'all kept on using his name, talking about family.
No, we don't have any history of him that I know of.
Okay. We heard, though, the mom, the brother. So were they feeding you information, the family members?
I don't have any information on that right now.
And you said there were people inside the house, and the house he was parked outside of.
There were people inside the house, all up and down the neighborhood.
This stay inside executive order, did that help you out tonight?
No. No.
Now, we saw at one point, actually several hours into the process, deputies start to lay out what appeared to be spikes or strips of some kind of barrier.
Yes,
Why was that decision made at that point?
Well, we had the equipment at that time, and to make sure that the place of the situation didn't go to anywhere else or to a more populated area, the decisions were made to put down those spike strips. So if the suspect did take off, he'd stop relatively short, away from where all of our resources were at.
We got worried he was going to flee.
That's a possibility anytime you're dealing with a suspect. So. And I'll send out more information as it develops here the next couple hours.
Awesome.